Hi everyone, my name is Brian Mulligan and I'd like to thank you for taking the time to watch this video, which is about a MOOC, our free online course that we're about to deliver about helping you to make a MOOC on a budget. Okay, just before I start, I'd like to draw your attention to the fact that this is quite a simple video just done with PowerPoint and a webcam and audio. And there's a good reason for that. Is we're going to be showing you low cost production methods for building a free online course. And we want to draw your attention to the fact that high production values are not necessary for effective learning. Good teaching values are necessary, but not high production values. So we've produced this simple video for you as well. So let me tell you about the course. And before we do, I want to just address the issue of why low cost is important, low cost production. The obvious one could be that you don't have a lot of money. Could be you as an individual, your institution doesn't do MOOCs, you're not attached to an institution, and you don't have a lot of money yourself. You could be a small institution that's not prepared to risk the amount of money other institutions are doing in high cost production. It could be that you have a smaller target audience. It's not hundred thousands, it's more like thousands, or even several hundred to thousands. Okay, that could be because it's a less popular topic or a specialized topic. It could be in a minority language. It could be have a limited lifespan about new technologies or some change in legislation or something. Those are all good reasons why you mightn't be able to justify spending a lot of money on developing a MOOC. So what's going to be in this course? What are we going to talk about? We're going to look at the tools, low cost and no cost, that are available to you to create content for your course, but also to host your course so that your learners can get access to it. We'll be looking at the teaching methods. You may be an experienced teacher, but you may want to know about how do I need to modify my teaching methods so that I can teach both online and also teach to large numbers online. And in that we'll be looking at transmission MOOC or XMOOC techniques and connectivist MOOC techniques. One is about transmitting information. The other is getting learners to connect to each other and share, and some variations of these. If you're an institution and you want to encourage your staff to develop free online courses, we'll be looking at the infrastructure that you may need to set up to make it easy for them to do it, and the work processes or workflows that you may need to set up. Remember, your challenge is probably to get teaching staff that have great subject matter expertise, but not necessarily technical expertise, to be able to easily create their content, and then for you to be able to build that or assemble that into a courses without huge demands on support staff. We'll be looking at the issue of assessment so that you can simply give certificates of accomplishment or completion, but also about the issue of how can we give them real college credits, real institutional credits for what they've done. Okay, so what will your learning experience be like? Well, you'll be engaging with materials that we provide to you, with videos, short videos like this, or with some live sessions online, or webinars as they're often called. You'll be doing some reading, but not reading that we'll have created, because in keeping with the principles of low cost production and open education, we'll be using some of the wonderful open educational resources that are out there on the web. We may ask you to take part in activities, and this could be to do a little bit of research for us, to check out things for yourself, but probably more importantly to share what you know with other people in discussions. We may not have the time, or we may overlook some issues, or there may be something we don't know about it. We'd be very pleased if you can contribute that extra information to the course in these discussions. We may ask you to undergo some assessment in the forms of quizzes as you go through the course, both to encourage you to engage with the learning materials as well, but also so that we can assess your engagement, because we would like to give you a certificate of completion. Another thing we'll be doing is we'll be giving you an assignment, a small assignment. Now this, in keeping with massive or large scale enrollment courses, it will not be feasible for the tutors to grade and give you feedback on that. So we will be using a technique that is used in massive courses, where it is you will be split into small groups and asked to grade and give feedback to each other. A technique that has been shown to be quite effective and accurate. And it won't end there. We believe that a lot of you will sign up for this because you genuinely want to build your own free online course or MOOC. So we will encourage you to get stuck into that project, get building, and you'll have access to this course for quite an extended period beyond the end, where you can get assistance when you run into problems from both your tutors and your fellow learners in the course. Who are we? Well, we're a group of higher education institutions within Europe. That's me on the right. From the Institution of Technology Sligo in Ireland, I'm Brian. From the Technical University of Delft in Holland, we have Janine and Willem. From the Fachhochschule in Bielefeld in Germany, my apologies for the pronunciation of European names and titles. I'm a native English speaker, you know what we're like. Well, we have Jorn and Matthias from Bielefeld, and from University of Girona in Spain, we have Mikel and Sylvia. And from Bath University in the UK, we have Grania, which is an Irish name, and I can pronounce that, even though she's from the UK. Okay, so we're a team that we've got a lot of experience in both online learning and in MOOC development, and we are pleased to be able to provide this course for you and to encourage a world of development in MOOCs by bringing down the cost of producing them. So we hope you're interested, and we hope that you'll go to our website at moocsforall.eu and register your interest there and get ready to start on the course. Thanks for listening. Bye.